Just put together a full rebuild kit for the trench lighters. So the kit comes with everything you need. Cotton, a wick, flints, the spring, striker wheel, set screws, and the Allen key. So the first thing you gotta do is grab your lighter, grab your wick and your lighter before you dismantle it, and we just gotta prep the wick here. You can use a glove or something like that. You don't have to use your hand. That'll help us out later. Let's put that to the side. Now we're gonna take apart the lighter. Screw the bottom off. I'm just using a pair of tweezers here to remove the extra cotton at the bottom. Pull the wick out. Next up is the spring, and we're pulling out the Allen key. Unscrew the one side, and then we'll turn it around and we'll do the other side. All right, tear down is complete. Let's build it up. First up is the striker wheel. It's very important that the striker wheel goes in the right way. There's a direction to it. And you see the one side, it has these little tick marks around the hole. You want that way facing this way in the lighter. If you get it wrong, when you strike it, there's gonna be no spark. So once you've got the one set screw in, bring in the second one. And what you wanna do is you wanna play with them so that they look evenly, but that they bottom out on each other. So centered is what you're looking for. There you go. Now we turn it over. So next up is the flint. Drop the flint in the hole, grab your spring, put it in. As you turn it, you want to turn the top. That just kind of sets the flint. Otherwise it can kind of bind up a little bit. Verify you got the striker in the right way. On to the next thing. So you want to grab the wick that we put on the side before, and now this is why we burn the tip. So it helps it slide in to the hole. I find a pair of tweezers is nice to pull it through. I just use a scissor to quickly clean up the end there. So we're gonna start stuffing the cotton in here. You don't wanna pack it too tight. You can kind of play with it a little bit though. And then I leave about that much room, and then we're gonna pull this wick down. I'm gonna pull it down just below the top. Then you wanna cut it flush to the top. And then I come in, I use a pair of tweezers here, and you pull it down to about halfway down the striker wheel. You can play with that a little bit. That affects how high your flame will burn really. And then come in with a little bit more cotton, cover everything up, tuck it in nice and flush to the top. That's done, and now we'll grab some lighter fluid. And there you go. That is a fully rebuilt trench lighter. If you need a kit, hit the website. If you need a lighter, same place. See you in the next one.